At Boar's Head, when it comes to school lunch, there are a few things we know for sure. Sandwiches taste better when someone else makes them, and when they're made with Boar's Head products. For 113 years, parents have been asking for us by name because we only use the finest ingredients and nothing else, putting extra care into everything we make because that's what you do, too. Welcome back to school, parents. Boar's Head. Ask for it by name.
Blog Talk Radio.
Goldilocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey everybody, it's Jimmy Mack coming to you live, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Tampa Bay area of Florida, the grand old United States of America. We're happy everybody's here. Every week we bring you a different show. For years and years it felt like we were at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and now we're brave enough to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. So tune in every Tuesday night. We really go out of our way to bring you some awesome guests and co-hosts with me for the evening. And so we're all about bringing it as far as healing goes and readings. And I just love all that stuff, the tarot cards and numerology and astrology. And, of course, we got Mercury in retrograde all the way up to my birthday, which is this Sunday, August 19th. So if you're not already subscribed to our weekly TGI Wednesday newsletter, you definitely want to get on that. You can email us info, at jimmymackhealing.com, and just ask to be part of the newsletter. We send out one a week, of course, and it has in there affirmations and pieces to really motivate you and get you going. There's video and audio and written word and even some comics and pictures, and so everybody enjoys it, and feel free to sign up. All of it's free. We send out everything for free all the time. This is a huge part of our service of giving back to others, of course. And so this is every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A couple announcements. One is there'll be an announcement tomorrow for TGI Wednesday, and we're going to have 40% off all of our electronic books. And I'd have to ask my support folks. There's 9 books in all, and they're electronic, they're Kindle, they're PDF, they're all versions there. So look for that to come out tomorrow. And the code in the cart is actually BDAY40. So that's BDAY40. You could actually even get in on that tonight, I believe. I think Sandy's already set all that up for tomorrow. So we're excited about that as well. Certainly want to help others all we can, and that's really what we're about, folks. So tune in every week, again, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight's show is no exception. We're excited about I always call him co-host and co-guest with me tonight, and this is Shawn Cohen. And Shawn is spelled S-H-A-W-N. I'm teasing her, of course, and it's a woman. She actually used to be out of Bradenton, Florida for quite a while. We might even chat about that a little bit. So my neighbor just south of me here, although tonight she's coming to us live from London, England. So they're +5, so it's like 2 in the morning there, so she's a real trooper to be up with us. Shawn is really a highly gifted, experienced, and educated psychic. She's a medium, metaphysician, of course, astrologer. She's done past life regressionist, teacher, lecturer of metaphysics, tarot, of course, and esoteric knowledge. She's author of the Tarot Workbook, and that's out of 2009, Metaphysics Workbook 2018, and just published in June 2018, Metaphysics 2 Workbook. She's a writer, an artist, a healer, and a poet for over 35 years, and currently created her own web radio show, Esoterica Radio, on blogtalkradio.com. Her website, you're definitely going to want to know the reading after tonight. I've worked on her healing-wise. I've had her do readings for me, and so I can vouch for her. She's awesome. And I always vet all my particular guests and co-hosts. If they impress me, they're going to be on the show. So you're going to want to tune in and definitely find out more about her. And it's, of course, https / tarot by Shawn Cohen .weebly.com. Welcome to the show. How are you, Shawn? Good evening.
Thank you, Jimmy. What an awesome introduction. Thank you so much.
Oh,
I feel great.
Thank you, love. I should say good morning there, right?
It's 2 a.m. But, you know,
wow.
I was pumped. So I'm raring to go. I feel happy, and thank you so much. And
absolutely, and thanks
awesome
for being
healing on me. Sorry, say it again?
Fantastic. Yeah, folks need to hear that. That's great.
Yes, you're a very gifted healer, and I'm going to have you on my show for sure. And, in fact, I've already set up the music. I'm taking – you probably heard this a million times, but, you know, Jimmy Mack from Martha and the Vandellas is playing on my next show, which will be this Thursday, for you.
I love it. That's awesome. We appreciate it, honey. Yeah. Now, you've got some stuff coming up, too, and I want to let everybody know we have a ton of folks, of course, on hold. You definitely want to press 1 if you want to raise your hand. We take calls at random, folks, so my producer's out of Connecticut, Blog Talk's out of New York. You're going to want to dial 713-955-0594. You want to press 1 to raise your hand and obviously ask a question of Shawn for a reading or myself. And we ask everybody, please just make it one quick question. I know everybody wants to know about relationships and money and their work and all this stuff. And, you know, it's a radio show. So narrow it down to at least one category of focus. And, gosh, we're going to keep it short so we can get to as many folks as possible. So we're thrilled you're on tonight, Shawn. Thank you so much. And you've got an event coming up pretty soon here, too. It's an astrological one, or is it
yes,
it's all about astrology, right?
You know,
tell folks about that. Maybe they can tune into that as well. It's all astrology, right?
Yes, this is for professional astrologers, but the upshot will be that all of them are going to be on my show, guest on my show. So I'm doing Cafe Esoterica Radio presents the Astrology Summit. It's my first summit, but I've been a professional astrologer. God, I fell in love with astrology when I was 13 years old. And that was a long time ago, Jimmy.
Right.
So, you know, I love astrology. And we recently had these very, very profound eclipses. We've got a lot of so we had 3 major eclipses happening within the last 6 weeks, June, July, and August. And we just had one August 11th. We just finished the last one in Leo, by the way.
It's been crazy, hasn't it?
And,
yeah,
and can I just tell you something? You want to hear something amazing?
Sure,
My nephew, his birthday is August 19th.
Oh, there you go. I love it.
And he's a Leo, and so
he's got to be
you
okay.
guys, both of you, because I know his degrees of his son, so yours would be the same. You two have just been really affected by that last eclipse.
It's been an S storm, I got to tell you, for everything electronic. And I was laughing with Reverend Tiffany today. I couldn't get Skype to IM. It wouldn't do anything. I shut my computer down, brought it all back up again. It's just been really crazy. And I'm 8:11 p.m. at night as far as my August 19th goes, so I got a ton of Pisces in me. So that at least waters down the can't pass the mirror Leo, if you know what I mean. I'm not like your typical man Leo, so I'm definitely way laid back and much more humble after all that I've been through. So I hear you.
Yeah,
though.
but you know, a spiritual Leo is still a leader.
Yes. No doubt.
Yes.
No doubt. We're making every effort.
And
hey, well, let's grab
You're
a caller
beautiful.
and well, thank you, sweetheart, and I appreciate it. And you're great too, or I wouldn't have you on the show. So we're excited you're here. We'll keep it brief and hopefully narrow these folks down to either it's relationship or obviously work question. Am I going to move to Cincinnati? Whatever that one shot might be, let's keep it to that. 805 is our first caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Shawn. This is Donna from California. Hi.
Oh, I used to live in California. What part of California?
I'm in Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara
beautiful
is beautiful.
There. Yeah.
I was in L.A., but it's still beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I had some real nice places.
Okay.
Awesome. You have a question for Shawn?
Okay. Yes, I do. I have a question. If I'm going to meet someone, I am going to Lake Tahoe for 5 days, and I'm going on a 7-day retreat in the Redwoods, and then December I'm going to Vegas for 5 days. I don't know if I'll meet them there, but I'm just asking you because I would like to get married one day.
My God. You go, girlfriend. You go.
Yeah.
You are hot to trot. I've got 3 beautiful cards for you. Ace of Wands, the Star, and the High Priestess. And that is amazing because everything you're doing is synonymous with what these cards are. First of all, the passion. You're a very passionate woman. I mean, I picked that up from here, and I'm in London, England, okay? And the Star card is about you love people, you're a people person, you're hanging out with your girlfriends because the Star card is your friends and your hopes and wishes.
Yeah.
You're going on a spiritual retreat, the High Priestess, you're bringing up the goddess within. Who wouldn't be crazy about you? Who wouldn't, be attracted to you? You see, attraction is the key. It's the law of attraction, and everything you are doing is just bringing up the goodies, you're bringing. We don't fall in love with the physical. We fall in love with the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So who loves you is it's like a little firefly around you. He's going to see this spiritual transformation that's going on with you. And you're going to have a good time. And you're going to laugh a lot. And you're going to feel, tremendous. You want to fall in love. I say this to all my women. Feel good. Don't feel miserable and sad and lovelorn. Feel on top of the world. Do whatever it takes to get there. And the most beautiful man will show up because he wants someone who's on top of the world. Do you understand? You don't have to be phony. You don't have to be, fake. You be you, but you are on that path. The trajectory here is absolutely gorgeous. And, if you don't meet someone, I'll eat my hat. You have to meet someone just by my cards are definitely saying yes. I got a big fat yes with the Ace of Wands. So you go, feel good, do your thing, be in that moment, align your energies, hang out with your girlfriends. And I got a little angel in my ear saying, you might win a little money in Tahoe.
Yay! That'll be fun.
How cool is that?
Just
cool.
a little, like a one-armed bandit sort of story. But
there you go.
When I was young and I went to Lake Tahoe, I was a teenager. I won $15 on a one-armed bandit, and my guys are giving me that image of you again, me for you again and again. So go in there and have fun. Fun is very sexy and very alluring to men.
Love it.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Good. Thanks for calling, honey. We appreciate it. Have a blast. Those sounds like great trips. Yeah.
Yeah.
And keep in mind too, you never know. You could sit next to somebody on the plane or in a cafe or wherever. You never know who you might bump into. It always seems like 5 degrees of separation. So keep that in mind, okay?
Yeah. I will. Thank you.
All right, honey. Thanks. Have a great night. Thanks for listening to our show. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
480 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from? 480.
Hi, my name's Keisha from New Mexico.
Hey, Keisha, how are you today?
I'm fine. Yourself?
I'm good, thank you. What's going on?
Well, I'm trying to get out of my mental fog, and I was wondering, do you think that this mental fog would lift, or has it been there for a while, and I just now, realize it?
Well,
we'll see what Shawn has to offer, honey.
Okay,
I have a
thank you.
Keisha, sweetheart, I have a couple things to talk to you about. First of all, do you I used to be a nurse, and I myself suffer from thyroid, okay? I have Hashimoto's. And it is an epidemic right now, hypothyroidism, and one of the key symptoms is brain fog.
I was supposed to go in for an ultrasound, and I said, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to mess with my body. But now here you are, so I had to go reschedule. So I hear you. Okay.
It's not just the ultrasound, okay? You need to go and get a blood test from your doctor. The doctor will know a blood test. The ultrasound may show
she did all that. She did all that, yeah. And I'm supposed to do the ultrasound just to make sure before she go forward. But then I got kind of nervous and canceled everything. So now you're telling me that I should go forward with it.
Do you know, this is so important. If anyone else is out there listening, I tell you, my doctors here in London, when I had it a long time ago, when they didn't even know what it was, really, and for 6 years I didn't have any proper treatment, and I almost died. You know, it's not something to fool around with, okay? So you want to take care of yourself, love yourself, nourish yourself. If you prefer to go to a naturopath or holistic doctor, that's okay by me. I use them all the time. But I also use my GP. She and I have a great relationship. You got to find a doctor who you like and start reading on the internet. There's so much information. A great book is Stop the Thyroid Madness by Janie Bothorpe. Stop the Thyroid Madness. It tells you what the wrong diagnosis is. It tells you the right diagnosis. It tells you what to eat, what to do, what supplements to take, and it helped me a lot, okay? And there are many, many more things out there. I'm going to pull a nice card for you. You're a nice woman. You've had a tough time in the last 3 months, and some of that brain fog. Look at your brain. Your brain rules your whole body. You've got to take care of yourself. That's no joke. It's I feel God's wish for you to call and get through tonight and hear this from me. I tell you that now. It's really important.
I think it was. I don't want to do it, though. I have to. I can't stand the brain fog. It's terrible.
You take yourself to the surgery to get it. You take yourself to the operating theater, wouldn't you? Or the OR, as we say in America. I really don't like the idea of not doing something, and it doesn't go away. You know, It doesn't go away, okay? It doesn't just get healed by itself. That just doesn't work like that, okay? So let's do this. I'm going to pull a couple cards for you. Okay, you've got love on your mind, the Two of Cups. You've got the Prince of Wands, somebody from the past, and you've got someone in the present. Whoever was in your past, you know, it's nice to reflect and think about that person, definitely. But, you know, sometimes people are in our past for a reason. You've got the King of Swords.
Who is in my present? Hold up. Who in my present? I ain't talking to nobody. Who I'm talking to in the present?
Isha, let me finish. My God, I'm not done.
Let's forget about the past. Let's talk about the present.
It's really, the King of Swords is a very interesting man, a man who uses words very correctly. You know what I mean by that? Someone who either is a teacher, an actor, someone who writes, someone who maybe has a radio show like Jimmy. You know, somebody who uses words for his work. You know, he's an interesting, intelligent man.
I don't know who that is.
Well, you haven't met him yet.
He around me. He close then. If he's in my present, because I don't know nobody like that.
Okay. Are you an interesting, intelligent woman?
This brain fog says no.
Right. And when you sort yourself out, the law of attraction will bring him in.
Okay, got you. I take that. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling, honey. Yeah, definitely get the ultrasound done. That's nothing to be afraid of. That's a non-invasive, very easy procedure. It's not like exploratory surgery, and they're not sure, and they're going to open you up. It's a completely inane type of procedure. You definitely don't want to be afraid of that and get it done. I go Western, Western, Western. And then when they go, we don't know, we're not sure, that's when we, step off into woo-woo land to get some, at least another opinion, some more advice, okay? But definitely get that done.
You.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening tonight. Thanks for calling in. You as well.
Problem.
Thank
Thanks for having me. All right.
Love it. Thank you. 910's our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Pamela. I am calling from North Carolina.
Hi, Pamela. How are you tonight?
Pretty good. Thank you for taking my call.
Do you have a question for Shawn?
Yes, it would be about my health. I just have really low energy, really fatigued.
Okay. Pam, I used to live in North Carolina, another place I actually lived and worked, and I used to run an Edgar Casey group there, which was wonderful. I was in Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. It's on the coast. And I know that North Carolina has some really amazing energy in it. So you're in a good location, if that's something to know. Let me look at your energy, because we have, as I said to Jimmy, we have these terrible eclipses. They really rob people of energy.
I agree. I agree.
Absolutely drained, like the blood ran out of you, drained, So it could be eclipsitis, I call it, as a joke. It could just be a passing thing. But I'm looking at your cards. I do see the Five of Swords reversed and the Six of Cups. You have emotional, you've got this beautiful card before these two. So let me talk about this. You've got the Strength card, which is the Leo card, and we are in the time of Leo. And Leo actually rules magnificent health, not just okay health. We're talking fit as a fiddle health, okay? And the two cards, after it, you have the Five of Swords and the Six of Cups. You had a bad blow emotionally I'm going to go back about 5 or 6 months ago. And I think you never really recovered. Does that make sense? Take me back to a year then, if it's not then. Take me back to a year. Some bad news upset you, some kind of stressful story or situation. And it shows in the past, but it feels like you still haven't quite, my cards are all negative. They're all showing me you haven't recovered from this. So when was the last time you heard some really traumatic or upsetting news or something happened to you?
Well, I guess maybe 3 months ago I changed jobs because it just really wasn't working out. I was around a lot of negative people. And
okay. So did you change from negative to positive, or you went from positive to negative?
Well, I kind of went to being unemployed and now, looking for work and, so.
Okay, so you're in a cycle, okay? This is exactly what I'm talking about. So if it isn't shock or stress, that's stressful enough, isn't it? And, the thing about work, you've got the Ace of Swords. Something tells me that you're looking in all the. It's like I'm looking in love in all the wrong places. My guys are saying she's looking for a job in all the wrong places. You're not honoring your true self. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's like when I really knew that I was a psychic. It took a long time. Remember, I'm 62 years old, so let's be clear about the time that I came up in this, because today anyone can be a psychic and you can go online and work and do whatever. But in my day, when I was younger, there was nothing out there. There was no internet, phones, psychic lines. Even schools to learn were very hard to come by. And yet, when it happened for me, when I woke up, and a traumatic event really woke me up, even though I was born a psychic. My first boyfriend died. It was very traumatic, and I saw his spirit. I didn't even know he died, so it was all very traumatic. But what happened is I could no longer be the person I was. I had changed completely inside. And I tried to go back to her. I tried to go back to her so many times. I just failed every single time. And this is what my guides are telling me. You have changed a lot in the last couple of years, but you don't honor these changes by moving forward with your work. And that's why you have this beautiful strength card. You are a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for. So I'm going to ask you, what is it you really want to do? What's the work you really want to do? Because you got the Ace of Cards, the Wheel of Fortune, and it's like you're scared to take a risk. Take a risk and go for the thing you really want to do. And your energy will come back and you'll feel aligned again. You know, when we're off grid, if the computer doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's you know, you can throw it against the wall. It's still not going to work. But when everything's online, when it's aligned in the right harmony and the right things are buzzing, it works beautifully.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, God can't fix that for you or your angels. You have to do it. Do you understand that?
I do, yes.
Okay. So God has heard your prayers. My angels are telling me she prays all the time. She asks for help. But you know what? It's your call. You have to do this. They can't make a baby walk either. The baby has to try to get up and walk. You know what I mean? So you need to take this step into your own empowerment. You are giving your power away to these people. And this is why you're so miserable. Take your power back. You're a divine spirit. You've had hundreds of thousands of lives. You're not a victim, and you're not a loser. And there's nothing. You put yourself in a miserable place. Forgive yourself and put yourself in a great place.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
You're welcome, honey. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate you listening to the show.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You bet. Have a good night. Bye for now. 212 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, hello. Thank you so much. This is Karen from New York.
Hey, Karen. You have a question for Shawn?
Yes, I do. Thank you. I would like to know, am I on the right track? Would it be a good place for me to go the Columbia Teaching Clinic for my teeth issues? And does she see me being able to get the implant kind of denture?
Okay, Karen. First of all, can I just say New York, New York? They named it twice because it's lovely, right? My mother was born and raised in Brooklyn. My mother still to this day, speaks with a Brooklyn accent. She's 93. Okay, the High Priestess and the Hermit. Beautiful cards which tell me that you are really being looked after here. The High Priestess, your intuition already told you, go to them because they know what they're doing. And the Hermit is Virgo. Take care of yourself. Take care of... this is the other thing that I know people want all the zhuzhy stuff, but, sometimes you just got to go down to the earthy stuff, the practical stuff. For you, this is the story. Your teeth are the gateway to your system. When your teeth rot or they're not right or they fall out or you're not taking care of them, it begins the demise of the system. So anything you can do to get your teeth sorted and get your smile going and feel good about that is a win-win story. This is really true. As a nurse, I've learned this. I also have many, many friends who are doctors, holistic doctors, and they all say the same thing. Many were students of mine. The mouth is the gateway. If the mouth isn't right, the rest of you can't chew right, your food doesn't digest right, and you don't get the nutrients in your body right, and you got, hell on earth, basically. Because no one wants to be sick. So I think you've got two beautiful cards, the High Priestess. You already know the answer. Go for it. And the Hermit card, take care of your health, and everything else will fall under that. You know what I mean? And,
I've been working on my health for a million years, and,
sometimes it's a lifetime job.
Nothing gets resolved. I keep feeling I'm getting worse, and I've been losing my teeth.
Have you got mercury fillings in your teeth?
No, I got them removed, oh, God, a long time ago. Before anyone else was doing it. When they first said it, it was way back in the 80s. It was Candida, and that wasn't healing, and supposedly it was, and so I got my mercury, my fillings out, and I've been on different protocols over the years, and different doctors and naturopaths, and now I'm with an integrative, physician, but, it's Candida, it's Epstein-Barr, it's everything together, it's Staph, it's Streptococcus, it's E. coli, it's H. pylori. I've been on different protocols. I've just been finishing now something for H. pylori. But, I don't know what's going on. I feel like I've been slowly deteriorating. I'm grateful I haven't gotten any serious diseases that I know of, but I don't know what's been going on with my body, and I'm facing this with my teeth. And I've tried to be organic and natural, and the thought of plastic and metal in my mouth creeps me out. I know I have to do it, but I was at least hoping for an open palate.
Okay, Karen, listen, I'm very proud of you, if I could say that, if you don't mind, because other people just moan and complain and do nothing, you know what I mean? And you have clearly taken the right roads. You've taken all the action. Sometimes, I had a friend, I won't name names, she's also a psychic. She was very chubby. She was a vegetarian. She didn't smoke. Okay, she liked a little glass of wine here and there. She never could lose weight. She went on that keto diet, and she's as thin as a stick. She said to me, that keto diet, who would have guessed that diet would have worked for her? But it did. Sometimes you just keep going, and bingo, you hit the right thing. I've got the moon card here, and I've got a couple fives, which means that I can see you're frustrated. I can see the hangman. Then, when they talk about H. pylori, can I just say, because, again, as I mentioned before, I have Hashimoto's. Lots of people think H. pylori is the reason people get Hashimoto's, and a thyroid disease has many, 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 many sub-symptoms. Like I ended up with frozen shoulder, but it was because of my thyroid. I ended up with trigeminal neuralgia, and that affects the teeth, of course. And that was, it's horrible to have those things, but we didn't know. This was all in the dark days of not understanding. I was constantly on the internet, like yourself, looking for every single positive, what could help me, And my cards are saying, again, the intuition here, your intuition is spot on, You're very tuned in. Even though you say, well, I don't see any results, a couple small changes could really make the difference. I think let me just ask you this, eliminating wheat, gluten, milk, yes or no?
Did the wheat, gluten, and eggs.
You need to eliminate dairy.
Well, I've been having some half and half in my coffee, and I love kefir and yogurt, but I don't do a lot of it.
Okay. Half and half is filled with chemicals, isn't it?
No, it's organic, grass-fed. What I get.
Sure. That's new to me because my mother used to drink that with her coffee. Okay. I think it has to have its one little element here. Sugar, no sugar. I mean, no sugar. I hate it, but I do it too. I have to. I can't function if I don't. So,
I've been here a million years. I even watch my fruit.
Okay, so we know that the body, so maybe a good detox for a couple days, literally. Could you handle a good, strong detox for 3 days?
I'm confused about how to do a detox. I mean, there are different kinds. Are you talking a total fast or, I don't know. People say different.
Well, there's some very good practitioners, and I don't want you to have to spend any money, but you go and research it online. The best detox that I know, there are some good books out there, and, some people do fruit detox. If you've got candida, I wouldn't do a fruit detox because candida will erupt with the fruit, But
yeah.
Water and lemon every morning cleans the liver, cleans the bile. Warm water with lemon, you can certainly do that. That creates an alkaline thing. I would think about mold, perhaps. Mold is a really big disguise for people who are very sick, chronically sick. if you've lived in a moldy environment, and who hasn't, that can create problems. And also, I don't know, have you checked out Lyme?
Don't test positive for the different,
for Lyme.
And all the other ones.
Okay.
So supposedly no.
Because my cards are telling me that this is there's some payoff in this. I don't know what it is.
There's honey, you're getting Lyme's because she has parasites. When I ask Spirit, viral bacteria, mold, fungus, mildew, yeast, candida, negative passion, and parasites, the only thing she's got going on right now is parasites. So I would look heavy at a parasite cleanse. I definitely see the teeth thing, the implant thing working out for you, honey. You just have to be very persistent, as you know, and just never give up and keep moving that along. But that's why she's picking up Lyme's, because that goes back to ticks, and it's a parasitic form of, it's an issue. So, but you definitely want to research parasite cleanse. I think that'd go a long way to help you. I think half this country's walking around with parasites, and they've got a dozen symptoms, and it's really just parasites. Okay?
Yeah, that's very good, Jimmy. That's it.
Yeah. I'm telling you that's what it is. So we appreciate you listening to the show, honey. Keep us posted on the teeth program. I feel really like you're going to push through this thing and get it done, okay?
There's a clinic that I mentioned is a positive.
Yeah, it tests strong. It tests really strong, like it's going to happen. So
wonderful.
You just got to be the New Yorker and keep banging in there until you get the attention you need, honey. Okay?
Okay.
There you go.
Much.
Thanks for calling in. Thanks for listening.
Oh,
you bet. Thank you. Have a great night. 817 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Jenny from Texas.
Hey, Jenny. How are you tonight?
I'm good, but I think we have a theme. I have potential thyroid issue, and I'm hoping you could knock it out or see what the card says.
Well, we'll see what Shawn says. Yeah.
Ginny, you know what I picked up? Yes, go on. What?
Oh, I was going to say I had an ultrasound today, but I don't have the results.
Okay, you know what's interesting? For me, I'm picking up, your energy's pretty good, actually. You're not at all like the other caller.
No, I have good energy.
Yeah, good energy. Okay. You have the Queen of Wands. You're very, for someone who maybe has, in fact, the word subclinical. Subclinical. It means it hasn't really got to the level of being a full-blown disease. It's below. It's just below. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I have no.
Yeah, you're. My cards show me you're fine, really. But but if there is anything, this is the time you could cure it. You can cure something like this. You can still cure even progressed diseases. Okay, so let me be clear. You've got the Queen of Wands here, beautiful card, it's very regal, the Queen of Wands. I love her. And the Fool card. So that you're going to be surprised, but perhaps pleasantly surprised, okay? You're a very spiritual person, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, the cards show me that. Neptune is very strong here. And
not really spiritual.
Sorry? I didn't hear you.
Not religious, but spiritual.
Yes, I know the difference, yes. Not religious, spiritual. Neptune is spirituality. And very, very tuned in to the cosmos, So I wouldn't be surprised if you were a psychic yourself. But you have a beautiful nature about you, You're very loving and you're very sweet. And, it's like you're going to be okay. We want to tell you that. My guides and I want to tell her that. And also, do you live either you want to move to a beautiful home or you live in a beautiful home, but I'm looking at a big, beautiful home.
I live in a beautiful home, in a beautiful area.
Yes, amen. Isn't that wonderful? Good for you, Ginny. You got a great life. And that little sub-rosa there, that little sub-clinic could be sorted. I'll tell you who's great for that is Isabella Wentz. The book she has is The Root Cause of, I think it's called Get to the Root Cause of Thyroid Disease or Hashimoto's. But she's online. She's on Facebook. Isabella, sorry, I'm speaking British English. IZEBELLA, Wentz, WENTZ.
Okay.
She's a doctor. She's a pharmacist. And she had it. She cured herself because she didn't have it as bad. And this is where the key is, if you can get to it beforehand. Another good book, can I just say this quickly? If anyone else has issues with the thyroid, and again, it's this epidemic, a lot of it is from toxicity in the body. All our products, you got to change all your products, your hair products, everything should be organic. I know it's a pain, but it's well worth doing. You'll feel a lot better, and that'll clear up a lot of the hypothyroidism. And finally, Medical Medium. The guy's very good. He's written many books, and
yes, I like.
He just wrote one on the thyroid.
Yes. Okay. All right, good.
Anthony.
Thank you for your advice.
You're very welcome. All the best to you. Take care now.
Thank you. Y'all have a great night.
You too.
You too. Thanks, honey. Appreciate you calling in. Keep us posted on the ultrasound, too. I'm feeling pretty good about everything. So, yeah.
Good.
We'll see what happens now, honey. Thank you.
Okay, thanks so much. Bye-bye.
You bet. Bye for now. 818 is our next caller. Hey, Carolyn in California. How are you, love?
I'm doing great. How are both of you doing?
Oh, we're doing great, honey. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And it's only 6 p.m. Pacific, and Shawn's at like 2 a.m. in London. Isn't that funny? It's such a cool, weird world, isn't it?
I know. We're across the universe, is John Lennon saying, across the universe. California, my old home, my old stomping ground. I love California. Okay, let's go. So tell me your name again.
Carolyn.
What is
Carolyn.
it? Carolyn.
I can't pronounce it all the time straight. I don't know why. Yes, my birthday is August 22nd. Next Tuesday.
Another Leo. Oh, 26th?
Yes.
Well, you're a Virgo.
No,
August 26th, Virgo.
I'm Leo. I'm August 22nd. I'm a Leo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. The phone is going nuts. I can't hear you. Okay, you're a Leo. That's correct.
Yeah,
and
so my birthday is next Tuesday, and I just want you to pull a couple cards to tell me what kind of birthday I'm going to have.
Well, isn't it funny? This is the second time this card has come up tonight. You got the Strength card, which is the Leo card in the tarot, and it's the woman with the lion, and she tames the lion. She's in control. She's tough. She's strong. She can handle whatever comes her way, and don't mess with her, because if you mess with her, you're messing with trouble, right? That's you.
That is me.
That is you. I know it's you. And the Princess of Cups, do you have a beautiful daughter?
A beautiful daughter?
Yes.
Okay, maybe it's my niece.
Okay, I have a beautiful younger woman here who loves you very much.
Oh, it's my niece. Okay.
Oh, bless her. She's sweet. And she wants to celebrate your birthday.
Oh, okay.
She might be planning something right now behind your back. You never know. There might be a little surprise. I don't want to ruin the surprise. But I tell you what, Leos are always adored. They have to have a fan group, because Leos, think of Madonna. She's Leo. Leos are the stars of the show. They're the stars of the zodiac, right? And it's no good to be a star if you don't have an audience. You got to have an audience. So your audience is the Aquarius. It's the opposite. The Aquarius loves to watch and see and observe. So, you definitely have your own sort of audience, and your niece is definitely one of them. And I got the Ace. It's a beautiful time to be had coming up for you. And can I just say, my guides are saying October. Wherever you live, I know you said you're in California, something beautiful. I don't know, the weather, it's all very beautiful at that time for you. I don't know if you're walking by the beach or you're just feeling, it's a little cooler, thank God, I don't know, it's just a lovely time for you. You are a really proud, strong, spiritual woman.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Keep it up. The world needs you.
Okay, I will.
You're going to have a great birthday for sure. And you're going to have a wonderful surprise. I can't tell you the surprise, even though my guides told me. I want you to have the surprise. But just enjoy it. Pretend like you never heard it, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. All the best to you.
Love it.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for calling in, honey. Have a great fellow Leo birthday there. I love it. We appreciate you listening, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. 929 is our next caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi. My name is Soraya. I'm calling from Connecticut.
What's your name, honey?
I didn't hear that. Say it again.
Soraya. Can you hear me better?
No, the phone's breaking.
No, it's hard to hear you, honey. Okay. Well, call back in, honey, and hopefully you'll get another line that'll be better. 201's our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Jackie.
Hey, Jackie, where are you calling from?
Hi, New Jersey.
You have a question for Shawn?
Yeah, hi, how are you? Yes, I do have a question. I deal with the issue of hyperthyroid and discoid lupus, in addition, high blood pressure. And I know that all these things was triggered by stress when my mother passed, and I'm trying to maintain it. But I'm really looking for a holistic approach to it.
Well, if you heard anything from the show, right, Jackie? And isn't it funny, the thyroid, who knew I would get so many people tonight with this? But, I'm really happy to help because I was in the dark for years, and it is a horrible place to be, With all my medical knowledge as a nurse and someone who's loved and practiced holistic medicine most of my adult life, and I still couldn't heal myself. That's a lot to take on board. So I'm going to give you the benefit of everything I've learned. Lupus, the thing about lupus and the thing about the thyroid is a lot of inflammation. Everything is inflammation. You've got to cut out what's creating inflammation. So you have to go on specific diets. A lot of people hate them. They don't want to do it. I missed my this and I missed my that. I can't be without coffee. But the only reason it carries on is because something didn't change enough. So we want to take you, my guides are showing me to cut out everything that gives you inflammation. Everything. So, I don't know what your diet is, but there's still too much that's causing inflammation, You want to eat the AIP diet, which is the autoimmune protocol. That's the diet you need to eat. And if you don't know what it is, just Google it, AIP. Okay? And it's autoimmune protocol. And it, shows you all the foods you can eat, which are don't create inflammation. And you're going to have to cook. Some people don't have time; they don't like it. But you can batch cook ahead of time. There are good books out, even in the library. And I live in London, and I get books out of the library all the time on these types of diets. I've used these type of diets when I got really bad, and they just really helped me. I couldn't walk at one point. My legs hurt me that bad, and I just went on the AIP, cleaned up my diet. I take a lot of supplements. Are you taking any supplements at all?
No, not at this moment.
Okay, well, one supplement.
I've only been taking the medication that they gave me. Sometimes my thyroid is regulated. The lupus, on the other hand, it affected my skin. It took a big patch of my hair out all the way to the scalp. And I never had a problem with this growing up. I was athletic. I was very energetic. Now it's this thing just hit me.
Yeah. How old are you, can I ask? Do you mind?
I'm 53.
Now the 50s. See, the 50s are very tough. what happens for women when they go premenopausal or right into menopause, it's like the universe kicks them in the shins. You know, people laugh about it, oh, menopause, ha, ha, ha. They have no idea how friggin' miserable it really is. Because when you take away the hormones that give us our sparkle, that do everything in our body, everything. When they start drying up, you know, and you either take a pill that'll give you cancer to replace it, HRT, or what is your other choice? You know, to eat lots of, you know, if you saw the movie Sex and the City, she's eating yams. You know, whatever it takes to get those hormones back in you. So I'm going to suggest.
And it's funny that you mentioned. It's funny that you mentioned the hormone because, I became premenopausal like almost immediately following the tubal ligation.
Yeah.
So like when I get flashes now, I mean I could just like heal over.
Yeah.
Now the supplement that I do take for that though is some essence. I was told just to take the black cohosh by itself, and it's instead of taking it some other way. But then I was told to even do soy products, but then I heard the soy products weren't good for you.
No, they're not good for the thyroid. And a lot of soy products are GMO, and anything that's GMO, no thank you, right? You have to be like a policeman over your diet. This is what's really important, because if you put it in the body is a living, breathing thing. It reacts, you know? Okay. So I'm going to suggest very simple changes for you, okay? We want to go on the AIP. I want you to do this diet for 1 month as if your life depended on it.
Okay.
And if you commit to that, Jackie, you sound like a smart woman. You commit to that, you're going to see big changes. You're going to see a lot of reversals. 1 month, 30 days, you can do it. So Google it, print it out, go to the grocery store, buy what you need, and only eat that. And, you know, we want to cook with coconut oil. We don't, you know, we want to do whatever that diet says. There's plenty of food on there now. You're not going to get hungry. But there's no rubbish. There's no junk. You know what I mean? And I want to see you do a little wee bit of exercise, like walking. That's it. Okay? Can you get out in the sun and walk a little bit?
Yes, I can do that, definitely.
Because that's going to get your body pumping. It's going to move stuff around. And with lupus, it's very important not to sit all the time. You know, the body needs, because you're just be in more pain and more discomfort in your skin. You know, so I think if done right, this is true of many diseases now, not just yours. You know, my cards are saying to me, the Queen of Pentacles, you can afford to do this diet. This is not about money, okay? And also that you, because it's just regular food, okay? You don't have to, you know, kill yourself over that. You know, it's just some people, I don't have the money to buy all organic food. Well, if you can buy organic, great. But if you can't, you know, it's regular food. Just try not to get anything that's GMO. I really, you know, am against all that. Do you have a partner? I have a man here.
Yes, I do.
Yes. Is he very supportive? He looks like he's supportive.
Yes, he is very supportive of me. I mean, he doesn't understand all the things that I talk about from an esoterical standpoint. However, he's been my pillow when everybody else was gone, you know? He's always been that way.
Well,
we have a lot of resistance, though, against us, a lot of envy from my family, and it's been a lot of turmoil. And I think that's one of the things that triggered these illnesses, because I never used to have these problems. And now I have everything all at once.
Well, it's very hard, and I want to tell you something else, okay, which is really, really important. That yes, you can be triggered by stress, terrible stress. You know, I gave birth to my daughter, something that every woman, you know, more or less, you know, if you give birth, you shouldn't be punished for it. You know what I mean? But that triggered my Hashimoto's. So, you know, just the body was over, you know, whatever it happened. It happened for me like that. So, you know, it wasn't a trauma. It was a joy. But still, it was stressful on my body.
Yeah,
and,
stress. The stress is a lot to me.
Stress is a killer. It really is. So, you just got to learn to stand up for you now. You are the most important person. And you have a lovely partner. I love his card. He's the King of Wands. He's very loving towards you. That's why I asked to be supportive. I already knew that, actually. And I know that he would stand by you come hell or heaven. He's with you all the way. And what a gift. So it
Thank
isn't
you.
over.
He is my gift that God gave to me. And,
That's right.
He prepared me for what I've been dealing with. And it's been like
He'll
7
come around.
years of just extreme
He's still
stress.
learning. You're his teacher.
Yeah.
You're his teacher, okay? Not the other way around. You are his teacher. He's still learning, and believe you me, he'll get it, okay? Take your time.
Okay.
Thanks for calling in, honey. Appreciate you listening to the show. Thank you.
Could I continue
We'll grab
to
one
listen?
final caller, honey. Yeah, we'll grab you one final caller. It's 614 is our next caller.
Okay.
Hi, yes. How are you?
Hi.
Good, thank you. What's your question, honey?
Thank you for
What's your
taking
name?
my
Where are you
call.
calling from? Yeah.
My name is Erica. And
Erica,
it seems
where
like
are you
I
calling
follow
from,
in line with everybody else on this call. I'm a first-time caller, so thank you for taking my call.
You bet.
You're welcome.
Where are you calling from, honey? You have a quick question for Shawn?
Yes, absolutely. Let's see. What's coming up for me? I have some of the same issues. Mine started with a head injury, and that threw all my hormones off. You would think going to physical medicine and occupational medicine, people will tell you, well, hey, your hormones is off. And here we are, 3 injuries and 8 years later, and I'm just now starting to get a whip to turn some things around and got some other issues. So I'm just need some encouragement because I'm on this path by myself. I wish I had help, but I hate to say the word. People kind of like back down on me or shit on me, and, I just really need some support. I don't really have that. So this is kind of a way for me to help support myself for encouragement and moving forward. Anything I need to know. Anything I need to do. And I have no personal life, which I would love to have one, so I don't know. I'm just not having luck right now.
Okay, Erica, Jimmy goes off the air in 4 minutes, right? So I'm just...
Pick a card, any card, Shawn.
Press what you can. Oh, okay.
Well,
I didn't know. This is my first time.
I'm just saying, so, if you really let me talk. So, Erica, where are you calling from? Just tell us.
I'm in Ohio.
Ohio. Okay, good. I just wanted to know that. Now, you've got the Lover's card, the first card up. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, the second card. Yeah, now, just listen. You've got the 3 of Cups reversed and the 3 of Wands. So you kind of gave up about 3 or 4 years ago. You had a big blow of some kind. The 3 of Cups is a heartbreak reverse. The 3 of Wands, work-wise, you feel like you're not really doing what you're meant to be doing. And you're not valued. And when this happens for people, especially women, but it's also men, a little part of us dies and a little more each day. And so you get to the point where just what you said, baby, no life, no social life, not well, blah-de-da-de-da. So I want you to take back, which I said this to the other caller, your power. If I told you that you are a divine soul who is eternal and you cannot die, just your body, and that you will go on to have many, many lives, and you've had many, many lives. And
Right.
You've learned various lessons, some good, some bad. Okay, I won't do that again. But some great that you took with you to heaven, and heaven cheered when you entered. Don't you ever feel like you can't do something, because you can do anything you put your mind to it. Now, I'm not saying that you won't have to bust a sweat. I'm not saying that you won't have to move your butt to get something happening now, okay? Because, the universe loves to make us work for it, don't they? If they give it to us on a plate, we don't appreciate it, do we? So you got to remember to put your own energy into it. Okay. You have the Lover's card here. There is a love relationship in the world waiting for you. But when you're in sad land, I ain't got this, I ain't got that, this ain't working out, that ain't working out. I call that sad land. And we have all been there,
well,
including
I'm sad
me,
over my
so
health state, and I'm trying to figure out how can I switch it around and fast track.
You need to take your power back about your health. I want you to start going to naturopaths. I want you to start looking things up online. Every medicine that you put in your body.
I do all that. I have a functional medicine, a naturopath, and I do all that.
Girl.
I'm doing
okay.
all that.
Okay, so what isn't working?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. And my thyroid is still acting up. I'm estrogen dominant. It's crazy. It's a nutmeg. It's a
lot
nightmare.
of people are now. Just remember, there's GMO food in every restaurant, and it is toxic as hell. People,
Yeah.
I am very anti-vaccine, and I know America. That's a different story. I left nursing because of it. I know that I wouldn't put certain things in my body. I wouldn't, and I know that even after everything, I still got sick. The world is very toxic. So
yes, it is.
Sweetie, you got about 90 days for things to change and turn around. We're out of time, but I did want to at least give you that. I know you're looking for hope. You really have some good stuff coming up by Thanksgiving. So I feel like folks are going to get a handle on it, and it's going to be a lot better. Okay?
And you've
got
a
thank you, sir. I'm going to continue to listen. Thank you.
You've got a man out
Thanks,
there.
Honey.
Get yourself together. There's someone waiting to love you.
Love that. Shawn, thanks so much, honey, for being on the show. I know that's a dream. So thank you so much, honey. We appreciate you being on the show tonight. And folks, you bet. And you can tune in every week. We're here at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Tuesday evening. And also, you can catch the replay. You can email us at info@jimmymackhealing.com. And I will send you all of Shawn's information. And also, you could do a private reading with her, of course, on the website. And we appreciate everybody listening tonight, and especially everybody that supports us every week. So I want to wish everybody the rest of your life will be the best of your life. And remember to make progress every day. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.
Thank you, Jimmy. Bye now.
Bye, honey. Bye for now.
Thank you.
This is Kip Daniels in the CT Rail Traffic Copter high above the Hartford Line rail service. And right now, it's a parking lot down there. Actually, that's a parking garage at the Meriden station. Looks like people are parking there to take the Hartford Line to work or school or anywhere. And here comes the train, right on time.
The Hartford Line offers fast, affordable service between Springfield and New Haven. 17 trips daily. Visit hartfordline.com.
I'm gonna land this baby between those SUVs. The Kipster needs an iced coffee.
It's the two megastars summer mashup. The awesome iPhone on the Rockstar Metro PCS network. Get the iPhone you've always wanted for $0, so you can jam without limits.
It's a hit. Get an iPhone SE on us when you switch. Metro PCS. Coverage not available in some areas, plus sales tax and $10 activation fee. Requires port-in of number not currently active on T-Mobile network or on Metro PCS in past 90 days to an unlimited LTE plan. See store for details and terms and conditions.